Hey everyone, and welcome to a review of the new heroes from Darkness Within. Basically, Fallen Heroes Part 2. And I'm going to give my opinion on the new characters, some of the builds, some teammates, and what I generally think about the new units and stats. And skills, obviously. Okay, the new animation from the trailers is never getting old. It's so beautiful compared to the same thing we've been getting on the past 2 years. It's a nice change of pace, and it's really beautiful. The only problem I see with it is as soon as the trailer begins, you already know which characters are getting introduced, and it's not a problem. But I like getting the suspense of waiting till the last hero shows up.
Do you have a death wish?
Starting off with Marita, I've never played Thracia. I don't know too much about her story. I read a post on Reddit about who she is and why she's the Fallen Heroes banner, but I haven't gotten much of a clue of what she is. So she's a red sword infantry. I can't say anymore red infantry because it can be mage, dagger, bow. So red sword. Maybe we'll get a blue sword next time. Okay, she's got 168 BST, and she's got the greatest defense speed stat in the whole game at 41 base, not considering weapons or anything. 41 base, and has a super boon. So if you are fortunate enough to get a plus speed Marita, 45 base speed. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. She's the fastest hero in the game, even greater than Carla and Mia, which were the two speediest sword fighters in the game. And Marita comes in and says, "Fuck it, I'm gonna be faster." And here she is. She also comes with the Shadow Sword. According to my knowledge of the Shadow weapons, I would say like they include Fury 2, for example. You get plus stats, but you take more damage after combat. Because that's kind of how they work in the game. They are really strong, but I think either they have a low hit rate or they have high weight. So I mean, you get the fucking high might, but you lose so much speed or hit rate. I forgot which one was it. I was thinking it was going to be inheritable, but no, here it is, exclusive, and it accelerates special trigger, cooldown count -1, and it has Forsadis effect. If your HP is greater than half, and you initiate, you make the follow up before foe can even counterattack. With her amazing speed stat, you're going to almost always be getting guaranteed doubles. So the Shadow Sword really combos with her kit. Luna, 3 cooldown, remove 1 from the Shadow Sword, and again, you proc Luna instantly, like the trailer will show, because of Flashing Blade 4. Luna can be swapped. I think Shadow Sword is a great weapon and should not be swapped for anything, such as for Seti, for example. You won't change it for Ground Blade, Ground Nowl. No, keep for Seti. And Luna, it could be changed to, I don't know, Iceberg or Bonfire. No, yeah, Iceberg, Bonfire, or Draconic Aura. But I think the best choice is Luna, really, because, well, she's got only 29 defense and 23 res, with a res super boon as well. Holy crap, she's got a res super boon at 27. Okay, so her defense and resistance stats are really low. So Luna is the best option here. And since her attack stat caps at 52 with a boon. And Draconic Aura isn't going to do that much damage as it will with Luna. She comes with Flashing Blade 4, a really power craft skill. Not only do you get better cooldown charge, but you also do 5 damage guaranteed per attack. And I've seen a post where it combos with Rising Wind, for example, Growing Wind, Growing Thunder, the AoE specials. Whereas you do more damage before even initiating combat. And it's guaranteed damage, it's plus cooldown charge, and it's really overpowered. What can I say except for that? It's simply it's I don't see a reason to fodder her away because well, no follow up tree. Okay, no skills are becoming more and more prominent in the game, but the problem is they're really limited. For example, no Seed Disrupt. You're all I think most of the times you're only except for some specific PRFs, you're only take blocking healers, and almost always the healer is going to be Brave Veronica. The same with no follow-up attack. Only armors are going to be affected. I think no follow-up isn't a skill to be foddered, and if you're going to use her, change it for anything else. Literally anything else. I'm Desperation. No, because Desperation is already on her weapon. I really don't know what to use on her B slot. I was thinking of something, but I. Wait, give me a second.
Parabéns, Felipe, você fala muito bem inglês.
Ah, está estando. Okay, sorry, I got a call from Discord. Again, no follow up is. No, sorry. Flashing Blade 4. I think since Flashing Blade 4 combos really well with her whole kit, I don't see a reason to fodder her off. Especially when. Okay, her stats. She's got 168 BST. She's a good unit. She's a really good infantry. And I don't see why foddering Flashing Blade 4. I think Flashing Blade 4, along with Darting Blow 4, is one of the most unnecessary tier 4 skills. So, here you go. That's Marita. She's a great unit in general. And I think the skill she most benefits from in her C slot is something like Joint Hone Speed or Speed Wave. Because more speed is, again, a guaranteed follow-up attacks. And I think if you combo that, it's really tough to double the unit. And I think that's it for her.
Let go.
If you wish to be burned by Duma's flame, then by all means, touch me once more.
Berkut, I'm so glad he's in the game. No, okay, he was in the game, I know, but okay, what I meant was Rinea. I'm so glad Rinea's in the game in any form. Yeah, she's okay. She's not. Yeah, she's dead. She's dead. She's dead. He sacrificed Rinea. So his art is simply gorgeous. It's one of the most beautiful arts in the game. I don't want to get him in the banner, but I think I would if I had some spare orbs just to get the PNG. He is stunning, and in combat, Rinnea's sprite also appears, and the character is, I don't know what to say about him. It's another SOV unit. Thank God. It's been what, a whole year since we haven't gotten one of those. Yeah, no, I think more than a year and a half, because we got the picnic units, Lucas and Jenny, and we also got Delphia. I'll talk about it later. So, Berkut is a he's the same, a lance cavalry, lance cavalier, but little his stats have changed a little. Starting off with his new PRF, which is not Berkut Lance Plus, one of the best lances in the game by far, for any unit, even Lucas with his shitty res. Berkut's lance could fix any of those holes. Now he's got Crime Hild. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not going to try anymore. But basically, it's okay. If there's an ally within 2 spaces of you, you can counterattack. If there's a unit within 2 spaces, you get decent counter. But no, and also he can make a follow-up attack. So your 17 speed base, he's got 17 speed, and if you get minus speed, it's a Super Bane at 13. And if you proc DC, you also block his follow-up attack. So his speed isn't that much of a problem. The problem is, if you did this, if you activated DC, you deal 20 damage to the nearest ally. Similar to Lift's. Lift, not Leaf. Lift, the enemy from Hell. Leaf, whereas you deal 20 damage. He's got Reprisal. Again, it's good since you'll be... He's got base 40 HP and a Super Bane at 36. So, I mean, Reprisal isn't the best skill to use, but okay, it's good. What can I say? It comes on his base kit and combos well with decent counter. But a better combo is, since he's got, holy shit, he is a Super Bane. He's also got a Super Boon in attack, capping at 55 with Crime Hild, and a Super Bane on res. If you get a plus res, which I think is recommended, you get 33. If you get Warding Stance 4, you get 41. Odd res wave, 47. So I think Iceberg or Glacius is a much better option. His defense isn't too shabby as well. 35, or if you get a boon, 38. So if you want to change Warding Stance for Steady Stance 4 from Surtur, go on. His defense will be even greater, and you can combo it with Bonfire or Ignis, which I think is the best combo, because his defense is way better. And you can also change Crime Hild, if you want, for Berkut's Lance. You get plus 7 res, your res becomes greater, and you can combo it with Iceberg. The problem is, no distance counter. So it's more of a dragon killer than anything. That's the only problem I see on the strategy. Warning stands for the same as Steady stands for. Plus 8 to unstat, and you get guard effect. It's as broken as ever. The only difference being it takes up... there's no difference. Odd res wave. Please don't fodder him for this. You can get it from a Versa. You can get it from many other units. Odd res waves are common nowadays. Almost common, I can say. Warding Stance 4. I think Steady Stance is still better, because you're going to face many more physical threats than ranged. Especially if you got a speedy unit, which there's no problem on getting doubled. yeah, that's it for Berkut.
By Duma's power!
Okay, here is Rinea appearing on when he procs the special, and he's always with the menacing look on his face, his corrupted look.
That blood coursing through my veins. It grows restless.
Corrin is, I think, it's the only character who's out of place here, since the Corrin, as far as I know, I've not played Conquest, I've played Birthright and Revelations. As far as I know, the Corrin mentioned here is the Corrin at the start of the game, where she threatens Azura as the dragon form. I think she's really unnecessary. It's more fate pandering, and I don't like this. Okay, the only problem is Corrin has 7 alts. If you separate them from male and female, it's still 4 and 3. Not great, I'd say. Not looking good. Any other facer? Oh, I would say Takumi, but Takumi already got his fallen. Okay, change it. Not from Fates, from any other game. And since she's an infantry colorless breath, why don't we give her 173 BST? Which is complete bullshit, to say the least. Why is this infantry colorless dragon stronger than Zelgius? Stronger than I think half of the armors in the game, half of armored units, which already have bonkers BST, have lower stats than Corrin, an infantry colorless unit. That's bullshit. Complete bullshit. Her stats: 43 HP, good. 35 attack base, no super boons or banes. And when you combo with the weapon, you get, oh, nice, 54 attack. Or if you get the boon, 57. She's already as strong as Grail, Winter Ephraim, Legendary Ephraim. She's got amazing attack. Oh, and why don't we give her, let's see, 37 speed. Good idea. And a super boon. Holy shit, 41 speed. Amazing. Wow. As for defense, 31 base, 34 boon. Rest, 27 base, 23 super bane, and 30 boon, a normal one. I don't know what to say about her. I guess I'll talk about her stats. Savage Breath, 19 might, and you get more attack speed, def res, based on allies within 2 spaces. So if you're alone, there's no one within 2 spaces of you, plus 6 to all stats. That's not the problem. Normal breath effect. Dragon Fang. I mean, if you get 60 attack, why don't you do that? It's free. Attack speed solo. Okay, here's the fucking bullshit I was talking about. Attack speed solo 3. Attack speed plus 6. Let's do the math. Supposing you get a normal attack plus speed Corrin. There's no one within 2 spaces. Doing the math. Plus 12 attack speed. She's going to have 66 attack and 53 speed, while also having 37 defense. Oh, shit, she's too powerful. 37 defense and 33 res. That's insane. Everyone's saying how Fallen Tiki is just as broken as Legendary Tiki. Here's the fucking problem with the game. Here, Corrin. The good thing is that she shares the same color as Tiki, so there's no bad pity breaks. Yeah, no bad pretty breaks on from featured heroes. And her last skill is, I think, it's the, I'm not going to say the best, the most exciting skill from the new heroes. Sudden Panic 3. The problem, I don't, I'm not saying that the exciting part is the definition. No, inflicts panic on that foe. Instead of saying inflicts, inflicts, quote, all bonus got from hero turned into debuff, for example. No, panic. Panic is converts bonuses on targets into penalties through its next action. IS is using keywords. That's the important part. IS is using keywords instead of the fucking bullshit of text. So that means we might, when we get a new beast unit, if gets beast effect and when transformed +2 attack and +10 damage when special triggers, that's amazing, simply amazing. And if any foe's HP is less than unit's HP -1 and that foe is adjacent to another foe, inflicts panic. I think sudden panic and sabotage attack res, sabotage attack and sabotage attack res are just hopping into the Aversa bandy wagon she created. So if you're adjacent to an unit and you've got less HP than her, panic or -7 to a stat, or just, I guess, why don't we just give you -3 to everything? Yeah, that's good. The problem with the skill is the following. Even if you get an HP boon, it's still 46. That's not 2 game breaking of a skill on Fallen Corin. So if you're going to fodder her, do it and put it on a high HP armor. For example, oh, well, give me 1 second to think of anyone better than any armor. They all got amazing HP stats. Okay, Corin's 43 HP is not shabby either, but I mean, if you want a really good support unit, shove Sudden Panic on her. And okay, if I got two copies of Corin, one with perfect IVs and one that's got okay-ish IVs, I'd fodder her for attack speed solo. It's extremely limited skill, and it's only been available on Legendary Erika. I'll come into more details on the skill later when I talk about Fallen Delphia. As for her C skill, anything, I guess. Really, you can shove anything on her and she's going to be great. Res Wave, give me that. Infantry Pulse, great HP. Everything is useful. Res Tactic, I don't know, you could say so. Any of the wave skills are great because all of her stats are high and you could really benefit from that, and also from Savage Breath. Again, +6 to all stats, +4 or +2. You get, if you have a tactics focused team or a team focused on supports, I would fodder her simply because of the weapon. Her PRF is amazing, but if you got, for example, if you got a Winter Ephraim with attack defense solo and festive Sigmund, combos well with Corin because both of them need to be alone. But if you got a support focused team, yeah, fodder her for attack speed solo, no regrets there.
I'll hurt you.
I will burn everything with all my strength.
Okay, 2 things to say before we start. I forgot to say fallen female Corin's art is stunning. It's so beautiful. Not as beautiful as Berkut's, and that I love Tiki's voice. That's it. I don't know. It's not fitting for the character. I just like how it sounds. Okay, here we get into the fucking cream of the bullshit crop. I won't say it couldn't have been worse. Worse. I I will say the following. She could have 181 BST. Could be worse. Could be worse. Okay, starting off with her stats. BST 180. Compared to Legendary Tiki, she's got plus 2 speed, minus 1 HP, I think, and minus 1 res. I think that's all the change she receives from Legendary Tiki. The difference being she's colorless, so she gets an advantage because there are no green dragons to fuck her up. And she's not limited. You can get pity broken by her in another banner. And I don't know what to say about it. It's just fucking amazing. She's got 45 HP, 52 attack with her weapon equipped, 34 speed or 37 with a boon, 37 defense with a super bane, and 28 res with a super bane as well. She hasn't gotten any super boons, but defense and res super bane. So in other words, if you've got plus speed minus defense Tiki, get another one, fix the bane, okay, go on, because the super bane will really fuck her up. The super bane is just here to make you want more copies of her until you fix the goddamn mistakes. Her weapon, Raising Breath. Effective against dragon foes. Unit can counter attack regardless of foe's range. And dragon effect. It's literally the same thing as Legendary Mist. Or, no, it's not Legendary Mist. Oh, sorry, what was the name of the weapon from Legendary Young Tiki? There are too many Tikis. Six Tikis, is that right? Divine Mist. Yeah, Divine Mist is the name. There are 6 Tikis now, considering both adult and young. Here, Raising Breath, just a different name for the same weapon, Divine Mist. Ignis, 80% of units defense. Any special is great here because her attack is good. I think only Draconic Aura and Dragon Fang are the worst here. Her defense is amazing. Her res is okay. And I think Ignis and Bonfire are the best specials, or Ether, because, well, with Special Fighter you can proc Ether really quick. The thing with Special Fighter is, I think it's the worst out of all fighter skills, because if we take, for example, 10 armors, only 1 or 2 of them are going to have high speed, and only the high speed armor benefits from Special Fighter 3. Because if you've got really low speed, Wary Fighter, or Bold Fighter, or Vengeful Fighter, just adapt yourself. For example, if you've got Bold Fighter, get Death Blow 4 or Sturdy Impact. If you've got Vengeful Fighter, use Warding Stance for or Steady Stance for. Adapt to the situation. And Special Fighter 3 combos well because Ignis and Ether can proc really quick, and she's really speedy. And if you combo with Breast Attack Speed 3 and, for example, normal attack plus speed Tiki, 44 speed, 59 attack, really good attack, and you can use Special Fighter anytime because her speed is really great. And now I'd say Breast Attack Speed 3, great, but there's only one skill better than this: Attack Speed Solo, because, well, Corin is here, fallen female Corin is here. So if you've got pity broken and want to take your anger off her, give to Tiki. she fits better with the solo skill because of her C slot, Solitary Dream. Simply for that, she's way better than whatever the fuck Legendary Tiki was. Because if you are alone at the start of the turn, completely alone, or only adjacent to dragon allies, for example, if you start the turn adjacent to Winter Fae and Halloween Myrrh, both of them get the armor boots effect, armor march effect, and you get Solitary Dream. Every single stat plus 4, yes, at the start of the turn, so it's a visible buff. Don't think of comboing that with tactic skills because it's only going to overlap with one another. It's not going to add up, and you can move one extra space. It's basically armored boots, but instead of having full HP, you just need to be alone. And that skill alone, I won't say that's meta breaking because I hate the term, but yeah, it changes pretty much every strategy you had against Winter Fae and Halloween Myrrh. Because if the three of them are paired up, and if you got yourself a, I don't know, a spare Legendary Tiki, combo her, a team of 4, everyone gets fucking bonkers. Stop saying bonkers, that's really stupid. Everyone gets plus 5 defense res because of Legendary Tiki's ability. Everyone gets armor march because of Winter Fae and Halloween Myrrh. So you got yourself the lolly fucking squad because all of them are really broken. I'm not one of those people that say, "Oh, the game broken. The game's so broken. I'm going to give up playing on it." No, I'm going to say the following: they're broken. Please give me more orbs so I can buy them. And thank goodness we're getting compensation orb, because if it weren't for the compensation orbs, I really don't know how I would be getting a plus 10 fallen tiki. I still haven't gotten any 5-star heroes from the banner, and that's really sad. Because on my secondary free to play account, I already got legendary tiki plus speed minus HP, which is amazing to say the least. Let's go on.
Punish them.
Okay, so the new story chapter, we've all played it probably, and what we didn't see at all, and I think we should have seen it, was Fallen Delphia. All of those heroes are amazing on their own rights, and you should be spending all of your orbs for them. Oh, but I want, I don't know, Halloween Kagero. I'm going to wait until next Halloween to get it. Fuck you. You spend all your fucking orbs trying to get even one copy of them, because I'm sure they're way better than what you were thinking. Oh, I wanted Carla, so I was going to wait on a banner to spend on Carla. Fuck Carla. Get Marita. She's better. I guarantee you. And if you haven't gotten yourself that many orbs, save up some more, and when the legendary banner with the 4 of them releases, go insane, because it's probably going to be legendary Tiki, fallen Tiki, fallen female Corin, and I don't know, legendary Grima, Air. So the colorless is going to be really stacked if they drop on the same banner. I'm thinking they'll drop on separate months, but the really broken character here is Fallen Delphia. She hasn't shown up, and I haven't gotten the page open yet. But Fallen Dorothea has 157 BST, 41 HP, really good, 50 attack, awesome for a mage, 33 speed, okay, 19 defense. I think it's better than what she had originally, because her defense was the lowest in the game on OG Delphia. And 31 res, because the weapon gives her plus 3. If you give her 2 merges, she's already getting a lot more. And the weapon effect, death, and gives her Fury 4 effect, but with only one drawback, 4 damage dealt. So you get plus 4 to all stats during combat. It's not normally, and you only take 4 damage. She comes with Glacies, Death Blow 3 at 5 star, and Even Attack Wave at 4. If you want Even Attack Wave, go on. You get 3 copies of her. One of them being 3 stars, and so you can do that. But I think she's the real MVP for 2 reasons. 1, she's free. 2, I came up with an amazing plan for her when I get her. I'm currently plus 10ing Lilina, but I'm thinking of giving up on her because Delphia is way better. Here's the math. Death, drawback, Draconic Aura, Fury 4, Desperation 3, Auto Attack Wave, and Darting Blow. If we had every single effect together, according to my math, it's 63 attack, 48 speed, 26 defense, 38 res. No, sorry. 64 attack, 49 speed, 27 defense, and 39 res. If you get Fury 4. And you go into combat, take 12 damage, and you're already going to proc Desperation. So you're going to instantly devastate the map. She's better than Lilina for one reason. She's quick. That's the single reason. And Draconic Aura combos really well, as well as Glimmer and any other damage amplifying skills. I'm going to say Draconic Aura because it can one hit really most units. But I already have a plan. I already have plans for her. I already have plans for marrying her as well, because she looks great on the new art. And what I was going to say about attack speed solo, it's either you fodder Corin for Fallen Tiki, for any other unit, or for Fallen Delphia. If you get for Fallen Delphia, you're going to get 48 speed, which is insane, simply. And that's at +2. I'm considering the whole plan as +2. I'm going to be spending solely on colorless. Not going to give a fucking crap about Berkut or Marita unless I don't get I get a circle with no colorless. And I'm going to it's coming out tomorrow. I'm going to be wailing. I'm going to send home all my units just to get a +2 Fallen Delphia, because man, she deserves it. And well, see you next time when the next banner releases. Until then, spend your orbs.